Hello, I'm Andrew Pritchard. Thank you for watching today's Northeast Regional Forecast, brought to you by Nutrien Ag Solutions. So we look at the Week 1 precipitation anomalies, so taking us through May 17th, we see quite an active pattern shaping up across the East Coast. That's because we've got storm systems tracking through the southern United States, being forced down through the southeast and up along the East Coast, while things remain dry across the central United States for the next week, which is good news for folks in the Corn Belt, but it does come at the expense of us here in the Northeast. Looking at the Week 2 precipitation anomalies, so now May 17th through the 24th, shifting back to a pattern where we're very active across the central United States with a ridge of high pressure over the southeast, kind of taking precipitation and storm systems, keeping them in the central U.S. before maybe allowing those to squeeze off across the north through the Great Lakes and across the northern portions of the Northeast region. But definitely very stormy Week 1, maybe a little more dry Week 2, except for folks across the north here. We look at temperature anomalies, days 0 through 5, so getting us through May 15th. Really quite cool across the core part of the central part of the country here, from the southern plains through the Midwest and into the Northeast region. But as we jump ahead off to the next 5 days that follow, so taking us May 16th through the 20th, the ridge of high pressure begins to allow warmth to return to the central part of the country, kicking that upper level trough off to the east, and that keeps us cooler then across the south, the southeast, and up into the Northeast region for the day 6 through 10 time period. We'll take a shorter look here. We've got some rain moving through the region as we start the day on Friday. We'll look at the high-resolution NAM model for the weekend, and we'll see this system kind of move off to the northeast, but then we're going to be watching off to the southwest for another storm system to begin lifting into the area late Saturday into Sunday. So let's take the drawings off. We'll go ahead and just play this out. See this exit the area Saturday night, got into Saturday afternoon now, and then Saturday night into Sunday morning, seeing those rain chances off to the south. Let's go ahead and we'll just time this out. Let me play through it step by step. Here we go with that Friday rain moving out of here as we get to sunset now on Friday evening, seeing the last of the rain move across this region here early Friday night. We'll get into Saturday night and now Saturday morning, quite dry across almost the entire northern northeast region, seeing maybe just some light rain showers across parts of Virginia. Getting into Maryland midday on Saturday. We're now into Saturday evening, seeing that next storm system try to push in from the southwest. And then as we get into Sunday morning, now we're seeing more widespread rain across Pennsylvania, New York State, and then on off to the east. Maybe still staying dry for the day on Sunday across northern portions here, Maine, New Hampshire, and Vermont, but certainly looking quite active across this region during the day on Sunday. This gets out of here by the time we get to Sunday evening. But then look off to the southwest. We've already got one more round moving in here Sunday night into early in the day on Monday. We'll take a more broad long-range look at the long-range European model. We'll time this out here again starting on Friday, getting into Saturday morning, and now Sunday. Here comes that storm system tracking across southern portions of the Northeast region during the day on Sunday. And then on Monday, kind of seeing that one last push, maybe even bringing some snow. I know we don't want to talk about that, but some snow mixing in here across parts of northern New York, New Hampshire, Vermont, and Maine for Monday night, getting into Tuesday morning before this finally starts to kick off out to off over the Atlantic Ocean. But a very unsettled weekend and beginning to next week, unfortunately, as we talk about multiple chances of rain. We'll just loop out the next 10 days from the National Blended Model, and there we see kind of that corridor from the southern plains into the southeast and then up into the northeast. Broadly speaking here, chances to pick up an inch or two of rain for many of us in the northeast region over the next 10 days. Looking at high temperatures, just to close it out, your Friday high temperatures warm off to the south, mid to upper 70s across Pennsylvania, New York, getting into Rhode Island. Your Saturday high temperatures a little cooler, and then cooler still for the day on Sunday. You know, we've got lots of rain falling across this region Sunday, with your high temperatures being suppressed down in the mid-50s, warmer off to the north where there's not rain falling, but still just talking about right around 60 to the lower 60s in New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine. Your Monday high temperatures cooler now on the backside of that storm system. Remember, we've got the chance for some light snow in this region now Tuesday morning, with your Tuesday high temperatures only in the 30s and 40s across the northern portions of the northeast region, still cool in the 50s and 60s off to the south. As always, Eric Snodgrass will have an in-depth look at the next 1 to 2 weeks in our Monday morning ag forecast video, and I'll have your next northeast regional forecast midday on Tuesday. Have a great weekend.